Ring is ultra rare? Okay, well then we choose the ring, right? Let's see what we got here. 2 can play at that game. Ooh! Alright, what's in the box? Ooh!
Watch this!
Let's try Scarlet. I think it was Hematology. Seemed to be a good option with the weapon. And then we just do like a blood control deck, which I do enjoy in constructed modes, so might as well port it over to Duels. Alright, let's lock this deck in and get it going. So this in the opener seems quite good, right? Why are we running Heroic instead of Casual? The same reason I play Ranked instead of Casual, but it's more interesting when there's some form of stakes. Oh, this is a different deck entirely. This is probably a little bit unfortunate for me early on. Both the hand and this matchup. Like, I'm gonna have a high density of plagues in my deck, right? The good news is they can't have Hell Yeah. So maybe I can just heal through it. Copium.
That feels good.
Just gonna get this online. Really need to find a way to heal. Jeez, I'm already quite low. I need to find a heal and some corpse generation. Weapon is 100% always online, or 100% always a keep, I would think. Yeah, getting it online early is pretty good. Yesterday, I got a treasure that, like, puts it in hand. I don't know. I don't know the names of things. You're gonna have to bear with me. But the weapon does seem quite good. The cards I am drawing do not, though. Do I have to do, like, a corpse-free vampiric blood? I have enough plagues in deck to kill me already. Alright. That feels horrible, but I don't see the game state changing anytime soon. I've just drawn all of my expensive cards.
Compare to your plague.
Haven't seen her play Duels for a while. Curious to see and learn Deck's playstyle here. Well, we can learn together. Because I am still also learning here. I have 0 corpses generated. This is the same problem I had yesterday when I was playing a similar deck in early game, or early run. It was hard to generate corpses that we needed. I think that's just lethal on board, though.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright. Unfortunate matchup, unfortunate draw order. This can generate some corpses, right? First enemy dies. Like, I assume the bloated zombie gives me a corpse, which then can feed my corpse addiction, which I'm struggling with corpse generation, so. I also have quite a lot of removal, so makes sense. Let's grab this. I think this is often like a questline deck, if my limited experience is any indicator. This is good for getting the weapon, obviously, because it draws a weapon, and getting the weapon early is quite good.
Watch yourself. It's Hollow's End.
So it's not questline. Just draw the weapon. Not entirely sure what they're forging, but let's just make a minion die here so that we can get some corpses going. Sincerely, I have no idea what they're forging.
Arcane bolt. Arcane bolt.
Ice trap. Cool. It's actually fine. We get it out of the way. I get to save my coin for the Alex. And getting him online early has seemed quite strong. It's your least favorite class and why is it Demon Hunter? That sounds like it's your least favorite class. Which is not the question you asked me.
Watch yourself. It's Hollow's End.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Okay. Seems like a matchup where getting the Alex down would be beneficial. Not terribly concerned about my life total yet. Demon Hunter doesn't exist in any mode right now. It's not really a problem. Yeah, that's, again, more evidence for the fact that that person just simply doesn't like Demon Hunter. And they're projecting those feelings onto everyone else. If this dies, or even if it doesn't, we can just hero power into no muncher next turn. I've got a lot of reactive things in the asphyxiate.
Watch yourself. It's Hollow's End.
Sure. I guess I should have played this out first, so that it didn't get reduced there.
Watch yourself. It's Hollow's End.
Alright, I think I've uncovered it. It's clearly Hollow's End Hunter, or Bran. Alright, let's use our one corpse here. Kinda don't want this to draw, I don't think. So let's just get it out of hand. Get a new weapon. That's a good one to get. Yeah.
Watch yourself. It's Hollow's End.
Is this a good enough Primus? I've got a lot of other options for removing it that will allow me to get more than 5 health from the Primus.
And now yours.
The rules decide your fate.
I think it's just fine. Just get the Primus online.
Remnants of life.
Cool.
Job's done.
Here at Blizzard, we find it unacceptable that Roffle is playing against human opponents, so we're adding bots to duels. What a nightmare. Is there like a dead man's hand thing going on? Who's using those? What does that do? Gain armor equal to their combined attack.
By Magni's diamond beer.
Our gift of
Dead man's hand is banned? Okay. That is news to me.
Job's done.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
Endless Hunter hero card from Rastican. Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but those words simply mean nothing to me.
The loss will be mourned and used.
Zul'jin is banned. I'll take your word for it. That doesn't sound very... Zul'jin wasn't very endless, though, was he? He was? Oh, with Dead Man's Hand? Is that what we're talking about? Essentially whole game's hostage? Okay. Yeah, so it was Zul'jin and Dead Man's Hand. Tour Guide, I think, is also banned. It's not relevant, but I want to seem like I'm cool. You are cool. Thank you for helping me learn more about duels. Edge.
Reinforcements.
Bonk. Ooh! That's a very windy turn. We did it, chat. We won a game. Do we go for it? Look, first stream duels run, we gotta go for the weapon, right? Like, I think Necrotic Poison is obviously the good choice. Like, this actually actively messes up our rune forging. It does very bad things for me, but it's funny. Alright. All of these seem tempting. Vampiric Blood has been kind of disappointing, just because I can't get corpses online. I think it's the Titan's choice, right? Getting some more of these Googleizers will be a good idea. Sure. Oh, good. I know what Rattlegore is.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
Alright. Let's keep early game cards that I can play. Okay, so they have Rush on their minions, but this, in my experience, this deck doesn't play a lot of minions, does it?
Job's done.
It just kind of like gains armor and gets some bombs.
Roffle, did someone slap you across the face with a white glove? Is that why this happening?
No, I was just like, I had some downtime yesterday, so I was like, hey, maybe I'll play some duels. And I played it, and then I couldn't stop, and it was a lot of fun. So, I kept playing it.
The loss will be mourned.
Look at this guy. Doing just great. So safe to say no more wild streams going forward? Yeah, I've already played 20 minutes in total of duels, so I think the safe assumption is there will never be a single wild stream ever again. Realistically, that's the only assumption that one could come to.
Well met.
Joe Braz. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that. Oof. As a quick nomenclature. Eulogizer pick was definitely
Well met.
a good way to go. Senyata, thank you for the 2 months. Alright. Look. If we don't hit the other piece of the Quell Delar, I think everybody that told me to choose the blade is getting banned. I think that's the only reasonable response. Every time I play Scarlet, I end the run with like 9 Eulogizers. Yeah, I had something similar yesterday in my run with her.
Bite-sized. The loss will be mourned.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Okay. Actually applying a decent amount of pressure here, which is nice.
The horde is unbreakable.
Be prepared to see bomb warriors all the time at your first few matches? Yeah, I have very much already encountered that.
Arcane bolt.
Never forgotten.
Sustenance.
The citadel stands strong.
Oh. Bridge riff. Into a verse riff. Both of them unfinalized.
Well met.
Alright, what's the play here? There's maybe some lethal outs with the Primus here, right? But it would also be nice to get the Astalor online.
Our gift of frost shields us.
So, I know that you love to play lean decks and all, but man is it satisfying to watch you play more normal matches. Honest to goodness, Roffle, you play very, very well.
I don't know about that. Should watch some of the gameplay in today's video. That's to the contrary, but I appreciate the kind words.
Well met.
Game overs. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Madness will consume you.
How much does an
Deck code Plaza Plaza link deck. Where is deck code help?
Oh, thank you for that beautiful rendition of the YouTube comments from the future. Okay, this goes face. This is lethal with Astalor.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Alright, what do these do? Whenever you play a minion, like I don't have many of those. Kills an enemy. Oh, this could get me more. This seems really good too. It just generates more corpses, right? And if you draw a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Okay, it's probably just the Bronze Signet, right? Multiple Astalors, multiple Alexes, multiple Primuses. Cause issues with hand size? I mean, that's what the hero power would offset, right? Oh, okay. This seems a little bit better though, right? Early game minions. I don't think I need this many weapons. And this generally doesn't seem great. Yeah.
Looking for a fight? You found one. Oh, I can't wait.
This is not the... Is this the same opponent as before? Or is there another Scarlet deck that I'm not familiar with? Because it's the... So this might be another... Okay. Look at what you made me do, chat. Might be the Plague Death Knight again.
Me have that for you.
About to get smoked, those treasures? I mean, yeah, that's some cost reduction. It depends on the density of the legendary minions, I guess, right? Also, the Discover into legendary undeads could be concerning. But aren't mine pretty good? Like, I generate quite a lot of value in cost reduction, too.
I think we are all in for this content. But should you dare to venture into the darkness of mercenaries, well, not even Yargenvril will protect you.
No, that would be the easiest and fastest way to kill my channel. I'm fully aware of that. Thank you, Kath.
Need mana for that.
Alright. I really need to find that weapon. God, that blade is just not good for what we're trying to accomplish. Uh-oh. Opponent trying to overdraw me. Okay, there's a eulogizer, I imagine. What? Okay. Probably just obliterate that and get a card out of hand.
My blood for the Lich King.
Probably just need this out of hand.
Sustenance.
I could also just slam an Alex next turn. I've got 2 of them. Getting them online would be a good idea. Well, that simplifies that decision. Whoops. The second passive is when they play legendaries. They add 1 to hand and reduce the cost. Finally, jeez.
The loss will be mourned and used.
Alright. We are now online in a variety of different ways.
The loss will be mourned.
They do a fair number of plagues in our deck, I guess. There's one.
That feels good.
Never forgotten. This realm of death is filled with
Very nice. I think that's going to be a faster clock than their plays, right?
Cannot be bound. Cannot be bound. You look tasty.
It's a good draw here. Yeah, let's see how they like plays.
My grip tightens.
Welcome to BM. Probably concede here? Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
The Titan's flame shall never die.
I just always choose 10 because I cannot help myself.
Job's done.
Blast.
Alright. I don't know what these are. Give all minions in your deck +2 attack. Yeah, I think the blaster is the choice with the zombies, right? That's an ultra rare treasure. What is the ring? Ring is ultra rare. Okay, well then we choose the ring, right? You better not be telling me lies about the rarity of that. I'm putting my trust in you. It's tempting not to go with anything, but like the no muncher early minions is probably the way to go. How can you say no to 5 Rattlegores? I mean, I'm sure we'll probably see 5 Rattlegores this run. But not in the way you're talking. Alright, we might have some overdraw issues with the Chromagus thing happening. Let's just try and get some corpses online. Bomb Warrior is a secret mage of duels. People can't not play it. I mean, yeah, it seems especially annoying very early on.
The loss will be mourned.
That seems a bit top heavy, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I've been almost exclusively picking low end to offset that. But we also have a hero power that reduces the cost of stuff. Do I want to spend the corpse here, I guess is the question. Mograine plus keep handful is a free win? That's actually not a bad call.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
We just need to make sure that our hand is empty going into the Mograine, right? Until Odin? I haven't seen this deck running Odin. Am I crazy for that? It can draft it, but not add it to the deck. Okay, so it's like a hell yeah situation. Let's just kill that, use
These bits are
this.
my periodic promised salute to Kali Alkali. Kali, we are in a whole new world and you will be so confused.
Yeah. Yeah, appreciate you keeping the memory of Kali alive.
Top little
Yeah.
death knight.
Thank you for that continued support. Oof. Glad that did not hit the Alex. Why did I say that? Okay. It's a bit of a problem. Just force them to have an armor gain card. I guess they have the weapon, but... Sure. Am I missing something? How do they have so many... Oh, they've just consistently gotten nothing but Death Grip off of this? Good lord.
Light the fuses!
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Surely we hit the Astral this time, right? Nope. Oh! 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 That was the turn before it was relevant. Alright, we slam this next turn. I don't need to play this yet. I want to keep my hand relatively full, so that as soon as I draw the Alex, I can go in on the fill my hand strategy.
The Titan's blade shall never die!
Well met.
Benno, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh boy, it's time to... Wait.
Oh boy, is it time to play Hearthstone?
I'm so glad that Brian took that over for me. Thank you, Benno, for the bits, and thank you, Huffy, for the sub. Every time I just look straight to Deck Tracker to see if it hits the Alex. But my god, they have gotten an obscene number of Death Grips this game. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Who can play at that game? Look, I gotta make room in my hand for more obliterates. Oh, now I'm just gonna get all of the same? Ooh! That's a good burn. They already burned a brawl, right? That's a shame.
Overeager.
My blood for the Lich King! My blood for the Lich King!
Still do need to draw the Alex, right? So I might as well give myself the hand space to do so. Oh. That sure is a weapon. Did I die to the bombs? Look, this is probably a bad idea, but I do need to get that Astalor out of the way. And I'm in 2 bomb range. I still need help from the Astalor draw. This is not looking good though. On the bright side though, like the Hyper Blaster would not have helped me at all. Oh, I'm dead. Like we grabbed the Crusty Crab. Well, this generates a lot of corpses, doesn't it? I have single target removal. I don't know anything about duels, so I'm gonna pick Bubba. Seems fine. More Utilizers. Alright, decent early game. Maybe look for the weapon. We don't need 2 Eulogizers when you have like 16 in the deck.
Aren't you a special one?
What a gamer. Wait, that with the greedy gain seems kind of gross, doesn't it?
Breathe it in.
GG? Wow. At least give me a chance. Don't play minions? I mean, I kind of have to generate corpses, right? Yeah, clearly the don't play minions strategy would save me every time.
At first I thought I misread when I saw you were playing Duels. Now I've nothing left to say except wow.
Wow. Thank you, SWX, for the bits. Clear the board.
Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Each scar, a foe vanquished.
How is this deck at 3 wins?
Strike now!
It might be higher wins than you with no losses. Oh. because I don't know how it works, clearly.
Well met.
Thank you for the amazing content.
Hey, welcome, Pedro. Glad you're liking it. Greedy Gains is a 1% passive as well.
Bless us with your strength.
That's unfortunate for me. Their 1%er seems a little bit better than mine, doesn't it? There we go. Lulu, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow.
Ring will save you 100% of the time. I think it's more likely the Soul Stealers will save me.
I will have vengeance.
Hope we hit the weapon here, I think, for some healing. Very nice. Good lord.
I'd written out almost the entire recipe for today, but it seemed too long this time. So instead, I'll just say, skillet of beef with herbs, veggies, onions and garlic, topped with mashed potatoes and finished under the oven.
I appreciate that, Benno. Thank you for the bits and the recipe, as usual. Why isn't that going face? What? Sure. Okay, that's going face, I guess.
Your souls belong.
Okay.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Colossal? What do you even choose off this? Because that's main deck, isn't it? Oh, good lord. Found some more healing.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow.
Uh-oh. Nice. Ring ends it. I mean, I gotta play the ring at some point, I guess. I still would like a little bit more healing, I think. Don't you want... Oh, I guess Topple does everything. Jeez. I've got a corpse explosion. This paves the way for the ring, I suppose. Oh!
Well met.
I was wondering where all my time and money had gone.
This realm of death
Thank you, Theo, for the
is
36
filled with
months.
sorrow.
Time for summer break.
Chat, you said GG on like turn 2. Come on. Where's the respect? You know what we need is some more Yagugalizers. Right, I would rather have the Rune Fortune so I can find the Bloodletter faster early on. What does this do? Okay. Add a random 1-cost minion to your hand, sure. Oh no, another broken thing? Isn't the whole point of duels that everybody's doing broken things? So they have rush poisonous, but I don't need minion damage to win, right? I don't know, I feel like you overreact a little bit, Chad. It seems strong. What did they get? Okay, that's meaningless. Is it ever even worth using this for the draw? Or for like the... Yeah, I mean we've got a lot of eulogizers, right? Yeah, like this just shifts my focus to Ignis and Alex game plans, right? I don't trust that. If I see something weird, I'm gonna remove it. Hey, sorry about that, Benno, but thank you for the bits. This cheers in celebration of the Roffle Trap House breakdancing competition and competitive banana eating. That seems like a horrible mix. Participation in both events is mandatory and will occur at the same time. No, maybe that's why you got cancel culture. That sounds incredibly dangerous. I don't think the Roffle Trap House has the budget to support those types of shenanigans and the inevitable liability associated with them.
The citadel stands strong.
All right. We're pretty much online now that we've drawn the weapon and the eulogizers.
Ready for action.
The budget was all spent on the moon base. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, opponent is absolutely ready for action. Bubba. Kind of need that off the board, don't you?
This realm of death is filled with sorrow. This realm of death is filled with sorrow. My blood boils for war.
Do these hounds have rush? No, I don't think so. I think they just get targeted at something. Oh, I'm being told that's incorrect.
I'm almost out of time.
So Bubba's actually looking pretty good here, isn't he? We do be corpsing.
You're awfully good for someone who shouldn't be doing this.
Sure.
You shall not pass.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow. My blood for the Lich King!
All right. Isn't this rush poisonous thing just about the best against your big minion deck? I wouldn't classify my deck as a big minion deck. Oh no, this Toxfin has poisonous! It's not quite a full set, so can't get away with that. I need to make sure I get all 5 of these bad boys. Lifesteal is kind of a bummer there. Best thing to get is 5 King Crush out of that ring. Yeah, I mean, there are options that make whatever they've got going on a little bit worse, right? So it's not, I don't know. I feel like everyone is way too defeatist way too frequently. I feel like I have a fairly strong deck.
The runes decide your fate. Frost, mark of the bitter.
It's not exactly what I wanted.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow.
Okay.
Job's done.
The 8/4 that respawns as a 4/4? Yeah, that could be good too. Like,
Let's muddy the waters.
what's this, like a vanish? Power of creation. That's not a great hit, and also probably pretty bad for playing from hand.
Thousand needles! Are you ready to
I'm almost out of time.
You can just add ETC to your deck? Interesting. Hmm.
Enough blood! This realm of death is filled with sorrow. The loss will be mourned and used.
What was that?
Okay. I don't know if I want to give them this back. Just because I could lose to them grabbing Alex or something, or even a Soul Stealer seems useful. How are they so far ahead in fatigue? What am I missing?
The master hungers.
They must have taken more add nothings. That's the opposite of what we're talking about here. Right? They have more cards than me.
I'm almost out of time. Take 2 and call me morning.
The runes decide your fate. Remnants force of life.
You're awfully good for someone who shouldn't be doing this.
Actually applicable here. Oh! That could have been useful for them. You've drawn more with Chill, Fallen, Baron, and Blood? Yeah, but I haven't drawn, like, 7 more. Have I? Maybe they're just further along in their run than me, so they've added more cards. I sincerely don't know how Duels works, so that could be a possibility, I suppose. Not a Sinstone Totem with Poisonous. I don't think I took any no buckets.
Can we all pause a moment to recognize that the Primus was just killed by an angry chicken?
Yeah, that doesn't seem lore accurate now, does it? Thank you, Githandrian. This just dies to their stuff, so let's do the one that, like, makes sense here.
You're awfully good for someone who shouldn't be doing this.
I do have another Runes of Darkness, too. There are a lot of, like, useful weapons that could give us a lot of over-the-top damage, which is, I think, what we're searching for here.
Everything looks up to code.
That's a bummer.
I'm almost out of time.
Ring always gets us Crush. I mean, it might just be the play next turn, depending on what they develop here.
I'm free, and so is my curse.
There's no Mechathune in this mode, right?
The loss will be mourned. The loss will be mourned.
No? Okay. That would be super toxic. Look at this beautiful board symmetry, by the way. I think this is a test deck, TBH. Okay. Have they played a lot of cards that would matter with Tess?
I'm almost out of
Also,
time.
I'm getting reports that Tess is banned.
Oh, you built this for me?
Wait, Poisonous Faiths. Why didn't I die? Alright, what's in the box? Ooh! Feels like it's the Creepy Curio, right? Exerciser is really good. I don't know that I want to add another weapon to my deck, though. Doesn't draw better. My hand has been full, like, almost all of every game. I'm taking the Curio. I think it'll be fine. And these are the same thing. Okay, so it's obviously not this one, so I just take the middle one, sure. So let's keep the Eulogizer so that we can ensure that by turn 3 we're somewhat online, I guess. Okay. Ooh. That's a little scary, isn't it? What is this one? That's mine.
My pain.
Yeah, that card is... That's a lot of plagues. That said, I do have a lot of healing and sustain. Magic Mummy is why you might want the silence weapon.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Look, I would suggest that there are consequences to my decisions.
The loss will be
What I need is, I like, that kind of ignores the aspect of why I chose the Curious Curio, which is I cannot afford to further dilute the rune forging. Right? Rune forging, getting the bloodletter online is absolutely critical in this matchup. Luckily, you have a pretty large deck. I mean, that's not that's not helpful right now, to be honest. I think we just go with the 5-mana weapon.
Job's done.
Like, the size of my deck right now is also contributing to the fact that I don't have the Bloodletter active. Which means I don't have healing.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Okay.
Me have bad for you.
I think the health total on this is more important. It's possible we overdraw here. Or don't get the value off of the, whatever the duplicating thing is.
The loss will be mourned and the loss will be mourned and used. Job's done.
Alright. I think as long as we don't get Heliad, we might be in pretty good shape here. I mean, it depends on how much more card draw the opponent is able to pull out. Sure. Let's just keep stacking corpses, since I don't need the healing right
The
now.
loss will be mourned.
Is this opponent trying to out-eulogize you? Is this basically a battle for the biggest funeral?
I think so, yeah. Like, that's a fool's errand, because I have, like, infinity eulogizers, I think.
Reach for the sky.
Thank you, Kath.
Never forgotten.
Next turn I'll strike again.
My blood for the Lich King.
Just, feels like we're in a pressure game plan, right? Now that we stabilized a bit. Not the best time for that. Come on, hit the no muncher. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. There is still the Marrowgar, right? So I need to soul steal.
Wild, Twisted, Arena. Long ago these game modes lived in harmony. Then the bots took over Wild and everything changed. Only Roffle, who would scream at chat's suggestions while trying to pull off a turn 14 combo against Secret, could stop them.
This one seems pretty good. I need more rune forging, early heart strikes, and no muncher is quite good.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
I shouldn't have kept the eulogizing. That's a silly goose choice, I think. Okay. To the first discover in your turn, reduce the cost of spells in your hand by 1, but okay, so it's just quest mage, but without the quest. Sure.
Reach for the sky.
Would love it if you didn't have to draft the deck as a free-to-play player. I only ever have one deck and you can't even choose the class. I mean, the barrier of entry is still... I know it's not great, and this doesn't help you in any way, or you're concerned, but like the barrier of entry is still quite a bit lower than regular constructed games, right? Because you only need the 10 cards. And, like, as you get good enough at the format, you can, like, gain resources from it. $15 cards? Okay, yeah, 15 cards, sorry. I don't know how to count. You should know this by now.
The loss will be more than you.
Okay. So I can take that off the board. They've got a very full hand, don't they?
Arms up.
Never forgotten. Never forgotten.
Kind of want to see if I can sneak one of these out next turn. Unlucky. Let's at least get this stupid thing out of our deck. Can't believe I got bullied into grabbing that. Greed Mage? Yeah. We're pretty greedy too, though, so it's a greed off. This one will go to turn 30? Really? You say so.
The loss will be mourned than used.
Opponent is most likely playing the treasure that makes their deck infinite. Okay.
My grip tightens.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow.
Alright, we're just giving up on the blade, I think.
Are we really going to do this?
It's funny how we say a bug hit my windshield when we are the ones going 70 miles per hour. I'll bet the bug's family describes it differently.
I can imagine so, yeah. It's about different perspectives. Thank you, Janae. You're welcome, Ogre.
Running relaxation protocol.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow. This realm of death is filled with sorrow.
Jeez.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow. Job done.
Mm-hmm. Molten Rune. Am I dead? Close.
Enough bloodshed.
You look tasty.
This is an unfortunate time to draw that. That's an unfortunate hit for me as well. We're probably dead here. If you play a weapon, you sum 2 taunts. I'm fully aware of that. I'm also fully aware of the fact that there are 0 weapons left in my deck. Well, it didn't make it to turn 30. Bummer. I think if we didn't get high rolled that game, we probably could have gone pretty deep with that. Thank you to legendary patrons Battlefly, Blage, Brian Quinn, Faye Cinderheart, Fizzle Jizzix, Free All the House Elves, Industrials Black, Justice Crater, Kali Alkali, Cathandrian, Lilu, Nate Drex, Onu Rubu, Shadow1 TV, Sognisman, and Wampus the Lampus.